everybody at home. This is not the big one, this is the biggest one. It's the grand final of this Asia and the Pacific regional finals. Best of 5. We've got Angelo versus Kirania, Aura versus Effect.
This is it. Finals. Thank you to everyone on Father's Day sharing this.
It's Father's Day today.
Happy Father's Day, Dad.
I didn't know it was Father's Day.
That was to you, Paula.
Thanks, my brother.
Yep.
My brother, son.
Round 1. Let's get into it. I don't even know what's happening more. Let's get to maps. Game 1.
Get into the action. Starting off with move.
Versus Kirania. Finals move. Round 1 is starting now in Nigeria. Both players locked in. I love how locked in they are. This is a serious sport.
The stakes could not be higher at this point, at the end of the competition, grand final. It's not just about your skills at this point, it's about rising to the occasion, mental fortitude. Everything in terms of preparation collides here.
Okay, Angelo finding a sign first. Jalingo scanning. It should be north with his coverage. Both players will get north out of this regardless. But what we're currently scanning for is these 3 city names on, and he found it. Angelo is on the mark here, just somewhere on this road. Kirania does not have the same information, but he does only have 10 seconds left.
Kirania ending up more north. Not benefited from the same information that Angelo has, and it's a very strong first guess by Angelo.
Round 2.
Under a bridge.
Red Hot Chili Peppers. Round 2. Looks like Dutch pavement here, presumably. No hills in sight. Good guesses to be made.
The best guesses, hopefully. We need and want to see that NMPZ.
Come on, script writers, please.
Working overtime. Angelo locks in first again. I'm going to try and keep track of that, how often he locks in first.
It's a lot. So far, 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Round 3. You know what I just realized? Look at this. This is the same design on the bridge that the Amen Taiwan guess, or the win was on in Brazil here. You know, does that not look like the same design of that bridge? So maybe that's maybe I'm just talking to myself here.
I'm listening, brother.
It looks like the same concrete design on the side there, so maybe that's a good indicator for Brazil.
Angelo opens his map, zooms. Kirania also just getting his map ready. Shoot off down the road. Sign found now by Angelo. Oh, Kirania to lock in first. Angelo's actually a bit more northwest, and it's such a good guess.
This guy's locked in. This guy's so locked in right now. It's actually insane.
2.5K in round 3?
Round 4. I called it, I was just bantering in the first game where I called and said he looked bored. I meant that as a compliment when it's just he looks so effortless the way he's playing.
Yep.
And I mean that in utmost respect.
Of course.
He's just locked in. So we'll be Colombia here. Kirania using the 360 pano in the beginning. No move to find the city here. Scanning.
Kirania smiling to himself as he scans. Quite zoomed in. Ends up west of Bogota.
Capital guess here.
Angelo, can you respond? Angelo goes further west, and no, it's Kirania that's closer.
That's 900 points. Still a 2,000 point lead as we move into round 5.
Yeah, 2,000 point lead.
Very cool location here. This will bring us back to the States, or I should say to the States for the first time in this game so far, or this moving game. Some corn or something growing here.
Angelo perhaps looking for a main road.
That will be the most beneficial thing here. With corn, you probably go Iowa, Illinois.
Finds a bridge. Kirania resetting. Shooting off down the road himself.
Angelo finding a main road first. Sees a car plate. And then sees a sign here.
Yeah, wants to get close to it.
MC Donahue.
Doesn't look...
Actually,
no, he brings up his map.
Might be like a state-specific sign there, I'm not too sure.
10 seconds now.
Committing Illinois. I feel like both players go Illinois here.
Yeah.
Corn, so...
Cool. Angelo locks in first.
Maybe Iowa. Maybe Border. One of the two.
3x.
Illinois.
Angelo closer. Kirania now down to close to 2.5k HP. Angelo's blowing into his hand because he's got ice in his veins. He's trying to warm himself up, you know. That ice in the veins will keep you cool. Too cold sometimes.
Instant send here by Kirania.
Good send by Kirania. Spells confidence. Does it pay off?
CONFIDENCE. 3
seconds. Further south. And it's
wow,
a brilliant guess by Kirania. 3.5x damage. That's game.
And that's where the instant sending does pay off. I feel like that's his strong suit, is catching his opponent off guard there and just not allowing them to get more information there. And that's what a comeback there. An unexpected comeback there. But also, Norway's tricky like that. You never know if it's north or south. But he knew.
Wow. Moving, delivering in the first round. Kirania sneaking up on us there. Just getting that better Norway guess, more north. Coming away with a big hit. And now is up 1-0 in this best of 5 grand final.
No move. 1 360 panorama. Both these players are world class on the no move category. Let's put them to the test here. In a very, what a beautiful. Shout out to the Earth.
Shout out to the Earth one time.
Honestly, shout out to Street View for allowing us to have the privilege to look at this beautiful place here in Argentina.
Shout out to Google Maps.
That's my guy. Water is north here in Argentina. This is. We have a Chilean side guess.
Easy and a half by Angelo. He does want.
I do like the Argentinian side more, I think.
Does want to consider a different location. Hasn't switched marker yet. Likes the look of this water that he's found though on the map. He's lining up the road now, and he is going to switch. A lock perhaps to follow, looking for the 5k off the rip.
So, cool little bike path here. What a place to just ride your bike.
Once again,
infrastructure.
Yeah, once again, potentially
Chile. But I think the sign on the end of the guardrail maybe indicates more Argentina. But he's staying in Chile. Could be wrong. Either way, both players are going to be close, even if it's just a border separating the two. Angelo's locked in. Kirania.
It's actually further south.
And what do we call that? An amen.
Doing an amen.
Closer in the wrong country there.
Yeah.
That's okay. Round 2.
Shout out to Eamon one time.
Shout out. This is a cool location here. As we look at it together. There's some oil palms here. These palms of oil. 2024. I can't read the copyright there. Usually when you get oil palms like this, you want to go Sumatra or Kalimantan. And we see a North Suma guess here. And a more southern... I like the commit, hedging towards Jambi now, and he's locking it in here on Kirania's screen. Both players, we have a North Suma and a Jambi.
Oh,
Malaysia.
And it's in Malaysia. Angelo, just a bit closer.
It's hard. Gen 4, mainland Malay. with oil palms. Not the easiest thing. He's moving to round 3 here. Both players. Their time.
Yeah.
Should be Indo.
They both open their maps
Nusa.
at similar times.
West Nusa lock. Both. Right here holding hands.
Yep. Kirania considering maybe a bit more east, but instead bounces back west, then back east, locks it in.
Wow.
It's a great move.
East Nusa. Well, fist pump there. Taking the lead. He's moving to round 4. Very, very cool location here. At the inconspicuous Japan.
On the side of the mountain, looking at signs down into the valley.
Looks like one of those places where if you've seen it before in Japan, you would remember it. Quite distinct. Landscape.
Unsure if there are any area codes here. I don't think there are. Just road signs. Kirania going central at the moment, going close to Osaka, locks it in. South central Japan. Does Angelo feel the same? He's got 8 seconds. He's going more northeast.
He looks to
and
commit
then
south.
considering to commit south.
He's staying.
And he stays, and it's a better guess. 2.5x means Kirania suffers a pretty reasonable blow.
Round 5. Puts us back in South America here. It looks like Brazil. This will be more eastern.
Kirania
Green rolling hills.
drops down outside Sao
Minas,
Paulo.
yes.
More north. In between Sao Paulo and Belo Horizonte. Angelo refining his marker, but it won't make a difference in this case, as Kirania is the closer guesser.
Round 6. Bridge. To Terabithia.
Terabithia?
Isn't that the book?
What book?
Oh no. Should be Canada here.
Back in NA.
Interesting sign there.
Yep. Turn ahead.
It's really just east. You don't really get guardrails in BC. Or not these type, you get more concrete. Looks more east. Gen 2. I like the Nova. We have an Ontario
Okay,
and a Nova Scotia.
we might see a big difference here.
And he's going back to Ontario. He's going to Manny. Border of Manny, Ontario here.
20 seconds left.
Locked. We have a North Manny and an Ontario.
3.5x. Trevor in round 6 with 5 seconds left for Angelo to respond. Could be big points, and it's a good guess by Angelo. Going to be some serious points. Not quite game, but it puts Kirania massively on the back foot. Under 600 points to his name.
And that's a very experienced guess right there from Angelo getting the Northern Manitoba. Round 7 brings us to Argentina, presumably south. Round 7 of 10. Kirania has a hope and a dream here. Could be a lot of points for either player here, assuming one person. You know, Argentina is a long country.
Long. A lot of room for locations in that sense.
Locked.
Differing
Kirania.
locations.
Same province.
Same province, but we're in 4X, Trevor. Oh, man, look at
so
that.
close.
They've got to be so close to each other.
Yep, they're on the same ridge right now.
Yeah. Woo!
Could have.
Oh, that could have been game in either direction.
Could have, should have.
Oh! 5, 8, 4, 6 points. I thought that was actually game there. Oh my. Just to recap the thought process there. Yeah, I mean, if either player had been on the money there, it was GG in either direction. And then because of the multi, suddenly it seems like, oh, it's Kirania knocked out. No, he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6.
6 points of health left.
It's there's nothing worse in this game. I know you might have an equivalent for the games you cast usually, but this is losing when the other opponent has 6 points is the worst feeling in the game. So you never want to go out like that.
Yeah, I mean, it would be like feeling that you have complete confidence in a win, 1 round away from a win, and then letting it all slip.
Let's see what round 8 is.
Yeah.
It's happened before.
I don't think I've seen a comeback like this. I don't think, if it were to happen, I don't think I've seen a comeback like this.
6 points and a dream. Kirania, Angelo, both here will know it's Iceland. Not doable for Kirania, really, to win, assuming they all take the 60 seconds. Angelo is going to try an instant lock here. And we see a west and east. If someone's committing, if he's committing east and he's committing west, we see game one way or the other.
Incredible that it could swing in either direction. They're on other sides of the Iceland.
Who's right?
Who is the coldest? Who truly has ice in their veins? Is it Kirania?
Quick math.
It's enough! Oh no, it's not! Oh my.
If he was slightly closer, this is...
Bro!
If he was slightly closer, what? Oh.
I mean, if he was just, a bit closer, I think then it's Kirania snatching
that was a winnable
victory
difference. Round 9.
But this is what's so funny. He's still only got 6 points of health. He's got to be closer every time.
Yeah, I mean...
In these next 2 rounds.
Really, I feel like whoever wins this round probably takes it. We'll see. Round
Trevor,
9 of 10.
Where we at?
Good question. It looks like Philly.
Okay, there's a chance for Kirania then.
Could not be. It could be Indo or something.
Still then a chance for Kirania. Either location, bountiful opportunities. Whether you've got 6 points of life or 6,000, with a 5x multi and a dream, anything is possible.
Where the players end up going here. I'm just locked in on this riveting 6 points here.
Half the round time has gone.
Sula guess here by Kirania, and we see a Java. It's game.
I mean, it's game for someone, Trevor. Locked in.
6 points to take a 2-0 lead. Paula, Angelo looking to tie it up 1-1. Java or Sulawesi.
5 seconds left. And it's Kirania, the 6-point god.
Call him Drake the way he views the 6 god.
Oh my word! He shakes his head in disbelief. Rosy cheeks, blood pressure high. That is incredible. He's now 2-0 in this series and 1 game away from calling himself the Asia and Pacific champion.
You know, if the script writers are right, this is the reverse sweep. We won the NMPZ. It's not looking.
After the round where Kirania went down to 6 points.
6 points.
I said, I've never seen a comeback like this. And now I have. Now we have, all of you at home included. It just goes to show at this level of the game, as I said before, as we've said before, anything is possible. Doesn't matter if you've got 6 or 6,000, you're there until you are not. Kirania hung on, and now he's 1 game away after an insane comeback, unbelievable comeback. 1 game away from calling himself the champ. Angelo now needs the reverse sweep. Like Zigzag needed against him. Can Angelo do it?
Let's find out. Game 3, back to move, 10 rounds. Reset the scores. We're at 6K, 6K. Kirania needs to lock in here. Can he do it on the move? Round 1. Let's begin. 1 game away from becoming the APAC champion. He can taste it. Deep breaths for both players.
Aura versus effect, Trevor. And right now, it's that spell that Kirania has been casting. The Kirania effect. We're all under it, including Angelo.
Germany. Round 1 is a round 1. 286 points.
Round 1 is a round 1, indeed.
Round 2.
Going from those last couple rounds in that last game, you know, which were just incredible energy, incredible scenes. We now go into round 1 and 2, where things become a bit more mellow once again.
For now.
For now.
You never know.
You never know.
But the Ken Golden. You need to buy a house in New Zealand.
Real estate.
Ken Golden. W promo.
Promo for Ken G.
Both players here will probably get to South Island, New Zealand here. The question is, on 1.5x multi, you can still pick up a couple hundred points, maybe even 1,000. Angelo, Kirania opening his map first. Gen 1 camera here. We want to get out of there if you're Angelo. Getting back to Gen 4. Finding a sign. See a north guess here on the South Island by Angelo. Separate region by Kirania. Similar region. He's on the west coast though. Locked. Similar guesses.
Unless Angelo moves a massive distance and ends up closer. 1.5x ends up with 700 points there. That's a huge play by Angelo in the last few seconds. Credit to him.
So don't count me out yet. Round 3.
I never would. We never would, Angelo.
Never. Never in doubt. You have to give the upper hand here to the Australian himself.
Well, Angelo is the one that opens his map first.
We are on a north-south road with this soil. You probably go on the road to...
Kirania circling a certain road, saying, I think it's this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but we saw a similar location on the same road yesterday, I think, just on the border of NT. Both players looking to line it up here. Every single point counts, as we've seen in the last game.
We've literally seen it. It's so absurd. Right now, though, yeah, very few points will be exchanged in this round. But Trevor, I mean,
wow.
Nonetheless, is it 5K?
That's a lot of points.
Oh, not a 5K.
But 900 points, Kirania is frustrated with his guess.
900. I wasn't expecting that, actually, on the same road. Couldn't really read the distance. No,
Australia.
I was just about to say, Trevor, what did you say? Every point counts. Exactly. Kirania only had 6 of them. Single digit of points, and he made it work.
It's the beauty of the game.
I mean, if Angelo had won one of the previous rounds by, like, even the smallest margin, it's GG. Kirania's out of there.
That game, we're 1-1 at this point. Completely shifts the entire game. But here we are in Sweden.
Yes, we are, as well as on the server.
Bill Coleman. Looking for signs for entering a city or anything here. Maybe a bus stop. Here we go. Kirania is finding information, and he knows it. Angelo also.
A longer round now, drawn out. Only 10 seconds left on the clock. Angelo sitting in snow coverage whilst Kirania scans. Moving south, places his marker. A reasonable distance between our competitors here. 2.5x damage. Kirania closer.
800.
Evening things up. Beginning to even things up.
Only a...
If Kirania won in 3, that would be an insane grand final performance.
Especially the way Angelo played in his first game today.
Yeah, either story here is incredible. Angelo needs a reverse sweep, and Kirania has the potential to just get it done in 3 games, the minimum amount needed in a best of 5.
Round 5 puts us in Thailand. These hills.
Trevor, this game, brother.
It's a good game.
It's a good game.
Oops, sign. Angelo's going to ignore the sign.
It is a
Loi.
damn
That's the
good
North
game.
Province on the Lao border up there. He sees it. He's locking it in. It's to our... Yep. Good guess by both players here.
Really, really good guesses by 2 exemplary Geoguessr professionals. 81 points on triple damage? There's nothing separating these two. Do not be fooled by the 2-0 that you see under Kirania, under Angelo, respectively. These two both deserve to be here, and they're putting everything in.
Round 6. Ukraine. 3.5x damage. We have the red Ukraine car.
I feel like I'm doing that at the start of every round, Trevor. Just a big exhale. Oh,
wait, is it Belgium?
Angelo?
The Belgium red car? Okay.
No, he corrects course. Starts going towards Ukraine.
They both share a red car. It's a thing.
This is a tough location. There's not much information here, Trevor. No main roads.
Dirt road. You do get these dirt roads way common in Ukraine more than you do anywhere else, really.
Kirania locks in central.
They're both going right on the river here.
3.5x though. Ooh. And it's Angelo with that last second adjustment that lands himself closer, building on the lead he already had.
We have, what, 4 more rounds? Round 7. The yellow plate there at this. Nobly. I can barely even watch this. The French ladder pole.
Angelo moving a lot. A
Loose
big
sticker.
difference in style here in this round. Kirania, less so. Starting to now. But his first 20 seconds were just spent scanning pretty much the original location. And he thinks he's got enough going south France, south central France. Angelo has 10 seconds to respond, Trevor.
Right there with them.
Right there with him, absolutely.
This leaf is nerfing Angelo. Kirania picking up a couple 100 points there, if even. 300.
Good call, Trevor.
Me and math. Best friends. Round 8.
Round 8, 4.5x. And what country, Trevor, are we in?
Good question. Let's take 1/360 panorama. Usually when I see these concrete barriers, I want to go BC.
I'm going to say NA. Sometimes a confusing region, country. Kirani slightly behind. But, you know, with these multis, you can say it's relatively close in round 8.
Spokane.
Priest River, Kirania, Divine Intervention.
Spokane, Washington. There we go. Kirania has found the information he needs. Angelo has not. And Kirania is going to line the road up.
And we know when there are information differences, it can be all that you need. That
They're
being
so
said,
close to each other,
Angelo is quite close.
Is he going to move more south last second? He's scanning more southern.
Trevor, it could all be over here if Kirania is on the money. We are about to find out! Kirania, you are incredible and that is game! You are our champion! It was aura versus effect. And the Kirania effect is in full effect.
Wow.
Congratulations, commiserations to Angelo. But that is our champion.